it's Ann. Today we're going to take a look at a fairly new deck. It's been out about 6 months. It's called Horror Tarot Deck and Guidebook. So it was released last summer, August 2022. We are at the end of February 2023. I guess it was released right before Halloween, so that was good timing. It's published by Insight Editions. Includes a fully illustrated 78 card deck and 128 page guidebook. And oh, here's the author. Illustrated by Abigail Larson. Written by Aria, Gmitter, and Minerva Siegel. All right. Hard case 2-part box with thumb hole cutout. Appropriate inner lining. Does have a red ribbon to match. To pull up the guidebook. Here is the guidebook. I'm not a big horror person, and this sort of reminds me of the Christmas tarot, which I don't have, which I don't resonate with. I don't 100% resonate with this, but from what I saw, it is readable, and sometimes it's good to have a little bit more darker deck, you know, depending on the type of readings you're doing. It can't always be happy, fluffy all the time because life is good and bad, right? So it's good to have a deck, but it is very readable, and it does follow the Rider-Waite system. Here's the back. It is reversible. It looks like traditional plaid back. Yeah, traditional plaid back tarot card size. And it's very buttery soft, very smooth. There is a little sheen, but it's smooth. It doesn't feel plasticky at all. It is on the thinner side, very bendable, flexible. All right. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. All right, it's not gilded, no gilding. And let me close up the box and we'll take a look at the cards, and then we'll take a look at the guidebook afterwards. All right, so there is a red border around it, and then it has the thin black border around it, so kind of looking into it. And are there numbers? Yeah, they are numbered. Now, they have this nice, pretty red foil wording for the title, and when you feel it, you can feel it's raised. The only problem is it's small, and because it's dark red on black, see right there, you can see it because I have the light correctly. It's, first of all, the font is small. Second of all, it's dark red on black, so it's harder to see. So if I'm doing a reading and I don't recognize the card, it's going to be kind of hard to see what card it is, but it is there, and the numbers there as well. But the raise feels nice. The red foil is nice. It's just the color choice and the font is a little small. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. Am I crooked? I can't tell. All right, so we have the Fool starting out on her journey there. Looks like she's running away from something, all bloody and barefoot. The Magician, I like this. So it's like he's in his laboratory concocting something, creating something, manifesting something. I really like this. This is one of the cards I saw that I like for the Magician. The High Priestess. She is holding her little Torah there, wearing all green ring. There is the Moon. We don't see the columns. I like it. It does look a little secretive. All right. The Empress. Now, this is very interesting, Empress. But I looked at it for a while. Empress also represents birth. So it looks like this thing is popping out of her stomach. Because this is a horror deck, right? So she just gave birth to some kind of creature that popped out of her womb. So this is a birth of something here. This is my interpretation, because it looks like this thing exploded out of her stomach, and the Empress traditionally, you know, is a pregnant lady. Very interesting. The Emperor. He looks like an elf. The Hierophant. Now, I don't understand this Hierophant, because Hierophant traditionally represents a teacher or a priest, a pope, a monk. This, we have a nun. That part makes sense. But then this creature is grabbing her. Okay, so is the creature trying to tempt this nun who have denounced the world and dedicated her life to her religion? But then the Hierophant isn't about temptation. That would be more the devil card. So I had difficulty trying to understand it. Having said that, I have not read the guidebook yet, so I don't understand. I don't know the author's intent. But as I mentioned before, when I buy a deck, I like to look through it first without anything preconceived any seeds planted in my mind, just to get my own interpretation. And I understand the nun part of this Hierophant. I just don't understand this other creature holding her. Oh, maybe there's a lot of temptation when you're devoted to that path. I don't know. The Lover's cards. I do like this depiction of this Lover's card. But there is this devil here. So it looks like they chose to go with the Marseille style Lover's card, where there's 3 people. And where there's a choice. Either that or, yeah, interference in the lover's connection. So that one made sense to me. We have the Chariot. It looks like there's no driver. The horse is possessed or something, and he's going out on his own, and there's only 1 horse instead of 2 horses. Strength. So I guess he's refraining himself from using this axe. No lion. And then we have the Hermit. There is the Hermit here through the window, shadow figure. And I guess he's alone, isolated himself in this house in the wilderness. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like a carnival. It's like she's one of those people at the carnival. It's going round and round. The Hermit. Wait, what did I say the other one was? I thought the other one in the house was the Hermit. Yeah, this one is the Hermit. What is this? Oh, this is Justice. I got confused because I thought that she was holding a lamp. This is not a lamp, it's a scale. This is Justice. We have the scale and the sword. And then the Hanged Man. Death. Temperance. Now, if the cards were all mixed up and I got this in a reading, I would not know that this is Temperance. So I would just read this intuitively, whatever the situation happens to be. It's like the lady fainted, resting, asleep or something. I don't see water unless this represents water. The Devil. So we have a double spider. Casting its web. Or is it a black widow? I don't know. It looks like a spider. What type of spider? It doesn't look like a black widow. Could be a poisonous spider. The tower, that's pretty traditional with the lightning. They're not falling out though. There is someone in there, but they're not falling from the tower. The star. Now this is another card I had difficulties with. So there's no star anywhere, but there's lots of lights, and there's a Ouija board. So I actually looked this up in the guidebook. It says something about faith, you know, giving, I don't remember exact words, but basically having faith of, you know, another source or another power. So this is, I guess, the horror deck. So it's like giving your faith to, you know, something else, except in this case, it's the Ouija board, which is normally not, the source of the Ouija board traditionally is not usually a very good source, but, so this is the star. Then we have the moon, werewolf, changing. I can't think of the word. What is it when a person changes from human to werewolf and back? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. Werewolf. The star, I'm sorry, the sun. I didn't understand the sun card. I guess clowns are supposed to be happy because the sun is happy. I didn't understand this. The judgment. So this is judgment. So that's pretty traditional. Although there's no horn, no trumpet, no angel blowing the horn. The world. So that completes the major arcana. And moving on to the minor arcana with the suit of swords, we have Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, pretty traditional, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, all these are pretty traditional, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. So next is the suit of Pentacles. So we have Ace, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. To me, this looks more like connection than juggling or balancing. But I guess one is light, one is dark. You can look at it as balancing the light and the dark. But to me, this is more like connection, coming together. Three of Pentacles. And this doesn't show work or collaboration to me. But again, I didn't read the guidebook. This is just my first impression looking at the cards and interpreting it for myself. Four of Pentacles. Now this makes sense because it's a spider web and these are stuck in the spider web, so the spider is holding on to these, so you can interpret it that way. Five of Pentacles. No people in the snow, but we do have this church window. So these are more pip. So the Pentacle suit has more of a pippish feel. As I say that, we have a Six of Pentacles here. But it's interesting. It's like the devil head. Oh, well, you can read it as the devil trying to make a deal with you and give you money, tempt you with money. That's how I would read it in a reading, depending on the situation and what the reading is about. All right, so Seven of Pentacles. That's pretty traditional. Eight of Pentacles doesn't show working, but I guess someone actually work and carve each of these pentacles on the trees. So you can see, look at it that way. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I guess that's the whole family. Page. Knight. Queen. And King of Pentacles. Next suit is of Wands. We have Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. That's interesting. I guess she's seeing, planning the future through the crystal ball. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. That's pretty traditional. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Now, I'm sorry, I've been saying Pentacles were in the suit of Wands, you guys. Sorry, my bad. See, having difficulty seeing. 10 of Wands. So I don't understand. Usually Wands represents heavy burden, a heavy load. So maybe whatever they're doing here is heavy. So here's Nine of Wands, since I've been saying Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Seven of Wands. Six of Wands. Five of Wands. Four of Wands. I don't know when I start saying Pentacles, but 3, 2. So, all right, just a recap really quick since I started calling them Pentacles. So, back to where we were. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. That's interesting. Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. Moving on to the suit of Cups with Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. I like this Two of Cups. This Two of Cups makes sense. Three of Cups. Celebration, cheers, friendship. Four of Cups. This is very pippish. And they have 4 cups on the tray instead of one separate by itself. Five of Cups, that's pretty traditional. Regrets. Six of Cups. Now this is a very interesting Six of Cups. I mean, there's the flowers, but there's only one child instead of 2 childs, and this child looked pretty possessed. All right, Seven of Cups, pretty traditional. Eight of Cups, walking away. Nine of Cups. intoxication. It's traditionally wish fulfillment, but in this case, he's filling all his cups. So, 10 of Cups is usually a happy family. I don't see a family. Some of it is pippish. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and King of Cups. All right, so let's see. We're gonna zoom out, see how they shuffle, because I did pray over them and consecrated them. So they're soft and buttery. So they're pretty smooth. They're the type of buttery where the cards stuck, as you can see when I was trying to do the walkthrough, some of it, because they're so smooth and buttery, sometimes it's hard to separate the cards. So overhand shuffle seems fine. And then this way, of course, is fine if you want to shuffle it vertical instead of horizontal. Let's see if we can riffle shuffle. Yep, you can riffle shuffle. I'm going to make the deck a little smaller since my hands are petite, so I can have better control. Oops, it hit the edge. There we go. So it does riffle shuffle. And then we can shuffle it this way. Horizontal is fine. All right. So let's take a look at the guidebook. Harder cover, not hard textbook, but harder than the little white booklet. All right. Contents. Introduction. They have the 6 of Swords. That's the picture there for the introduction. Understand your tarot deck. 3 of Swords. Major Arcana. So we have a paragraph describing the card, what it means, and then upright meaning and reverse meaning. It's nice. They give you a full color page of each card. And let's see for the Minor Arcana. Minor Arcana section. So the Minor Arcana also has a color picture, but not a full page. A smaller color picture, no paragraph right up, just upright and reverse. But it's nice that they still give you color. Here's the back. About the authors, about the illustrator. 127 pages. That's numbered. They do give you some spread. Deal with the devil. Exorcise the demons. Sample spreads. Preparing to read tarot. Caring for your deck. So that's it. That's the end. Nice little guidebook. Very good for Halloween time, but you can use it year-round depending on the type of reading you're trying to do. So let's pull a card and see what the guidebook says. Okay, that card flip over. We'll take it. 3 of Swords. Oh no, heartbreak. That's funny because that's on here. That's one of the pictures on here. Right at the beginning. We had the 6 of Swords, and we had 3 of Swords. But anyway, so let's look up the swords. Is this sword? Okay, here it is. Three of Swords. Upright. Loss is at the heart of the Three of Swords, which could indicate the end of a relationship or an actual physical death of a beloved person. This card also symbolizes affairs, cheating, and someone who will discover an unfaithful partner. And then the reverse is the heartache you felt is now behind you. And although your pain remains raw, you are finally in a place where you are ready to take steps toward healing. All right, so that is the Three of Swords. That gives you an idea of the guidebook. I think it's better put this way. So hope you enjoy that. If you haven't seen it or haven't heard about it, it's probably better around Halloween, but I think I'm going to use it year-round depending on the type of reading. It's pretty much right away. All right. So thanks for watching. If you guys are interested in purchasing it or reading more about it, I'll put the link in the description underneath the video as usual. And thanks for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video. Bye.